I find it weird. I don't know what they. I don't know why people can't have just two men can't have chemistry and they have to make it sexual.
Maybe our chemistry is sexual.
It might be. I mean, I think all chemistry is a little sexual, isn't it? I mean, I don't know. I don't know what it. I do find fascinating that women are fantasizing about men together, which has never happened. I mean, I've always said that straight males have always fantasized about women together, but women have never, and that's part of the reason why men don't come out public because it ruins them for them. Women.
In the history of fandom, you can see that a lot.
But in the history of sexuality, it's very rare for females to fantasize about males together. And yet, in Hannibal, it is true. I've done a lot of research in this.
There's a book coming out this fall that he's working on right now about the history of sexuality.
In the morgue.
But in this one, they want to see Will, Hannibal and Will together, us together. People, it's fascinating. I mean, there was even a shipping for Alana Bloom and Freddie Lounge. So it's weird. It's weird. Same-sex fantasizing and working for men. But with us too, it's obvious. I mean, everyone wants to see me naked. Yeah. And if they have to see Aaron naked, well,
that's right. I'm like, well, I guess that makes a lot of sense when you put it like that. I don't think they've ever had. NBC's been so great, and I think.
What about the blood on the bump?
Yeah, I think there was this thing with the person with the angel wings. They saw a bit of butt crack. And so they're like, can we get a little blood in that butt crack? Can we CGI some blood in that butt crack? So they added extra blood to cover up the butt crack in that scene.
Okay.
That was the only pushback they've ever had.
I know.
Which is really amazing and kind of crazy. But I think part of that, and I was saying this before, I think part of that is because of how the show isn't violent for violence sake. It's showing the effects of violence. Will is having a nervous breakdown from the get-go because of the violence he's constantly having to absorb, and so that's why I think the show gets away with stuff, is because its storytelling is so rich and because the characters are affected by violence. It's not just trying to shock you and give you a nightmare. The show's not cutty and scary in that way. Yeah, it's certainly above realism, A, and B, it's trying to affect you emotionally, which I think is a different kind of violence than just some slasher.
Yeah, it's not like a gore fest.
Yeah,
there are repercussions.
That's right. That's right. If that's what they call for, I think that's what's great about that show, is that, a show like this can be tough if they're going to kill you off. That's constantly dangling over your heads normally, but on this show, if they're going to kill you off, it would be awesome.
It would be.
And so there's no downside. You're either on the show and you're alive and you're amazing, or you're getting an amazing storyline, and then you're getting chopped up into 1,000 pieces in some brand new way. I think we'd be killed together.
Yeah, I can't imagine them killing one of us.
Together. Slow roasted. I think that's how you do it.
So. I mean, you never know, but I mean, I think it'd be very difficult.
It'd also be probably pretty sexy. Just guessing. That's just my imagination.
I think they tie us to a stake naked, sort of.
Yeah. Whoever it is would be very naked. Scott would be naked. I'd just be like thrown in because Scott was naked.
We're not going to be in the first 3 episodes.
I think it'll be very FBI light for the first bunch of them.
Yeah.
When that's what's great about this next season, I think, is Brian gets to launch. The show's always been turned to 11 in terms of sound and dialogue and color and music and violence, and now it gets to do that as well as structure, where he's going to be doing flash forwards. Everyone's stories have launched out to different directions and then converge again, and so I think that's what's going to be amazing. I mean, the show's so great when Brian finds new shackles to break and go off on a new kind of craziness and weld that into the show. And so that's, I think, what's so great about season 3. And again, if that means less of us in the beginning, then absolutely so be it. I mean, the show will be amazing for it because of this. It'll be a brand new season. It won't be like the first 2.